Hey family, we are live, broadcasting live. This is the Conversation Room 101. Make sure it's only adults in the house. I need your mind to be open, prepared, and relaxed. Welcome to our home. Take your shoes off. We got some rules we need to go over. Be kind. No cursing in the chat. If you want to curse, call in. And no shouting out other channels. That's a no-no. We got one other rule. There is no judging our guests. It will not be permitted. Zero tolerance. And if so, you want to do that, guess what? We got security. And we will escort you out. Because over here, hashtag we don't care. We're going to be one big family. We're going to laugh together. Hey family, we are live, broadcasting live. This is the Conversation Room 101. Make sure it's only adults in the house. I need your mind to be open, prepared, and relaxed. Welcome to our home. Take your shoes off. We got some rules we need to go over. Be kind. No cursing in the chat. If you want to curse, call in. And no shouting out other channels. That's a no-no. We got one other rule. There is no judging our guests. It will not be permitted. Zero tolerance. And if so, you want to do that, guess what? We got security. And we will escort you out. Because over here, hashtag we don't care. We're going to be one big family. We're going to laugh together sometimes. We're going to cry. But we definitely going to pray. I thank the Lord above for everything. I lift him up and give him the glory. But you guys, right now, we're going to get our popcorn. And then we're going to see what's going on. And let me just park my car. And I'll be in there in a minute. I'll see you real soon. Let me see. Family, can you guys see me? Tell me if I'm in the building. Give me a 1 in the chat if you guys can see me, okay? For some reason, there's some stuff going on with this channel. I see you guys, but it's not telling me that you guys can see me. It's weird. It is weird. Can you guys hear me? She said, I see you. Well, my goodness. Thank you, soldier girl. Okay. Sonja Watts is in the building. She gave me a 1. My goodness. She said, I hear you. Wow. It was hard trying to get in on this. So they're still trying to keep this Carlee thing alive. The chief of police, somebody told me he up there in his Prada suit, Prada now. He up there in his Prada suit talking about how wrong it is for what she did. And it's weird to me that he's wanting to drag this out. It's really weird to me. I mean, he said she ended up calling the country. We got to get dogs up here, made call the federal government the next morning, getting the telephones to try to find out what we could on the phones was left on the side of the road itself. So again, deck and all hands on deck, real serious when a crime we think has occurred, how quickly and how much time has passed before you and your colleagues started to realize that this probably is a hoax that happened shortly, or walk us through it. And then he says, those few hours when I got the phone call at home,
I was home and they called and said, we've got the situation that's just occurred. And I talked about the baby on the interstate, a little skeptical in my eyes, interstate that we didn't get into the cause, but I've known over my long years that you never say never, because things that sometimes strange end up obvious being true. So I'm reading what they're saying. So seriously, I guess really when we started really getting skeptical was got the video of the interstate that showed pretty much everything, the vehicle traveling, and then especially the distance. And it took about 24 hours before, maybe less, that we started getting the extractions from the cell phones and things like that, how Amber Alert's talking in the search that she did. So search that she had made up, and then thinking, wow, this doesn't make any sense. In fact, so this is going to be a hypothetical. And since the family did not go on a morning network immediately after that public apology, I'm sorry, exhausted. These resources to try to find me. We think against her, would you still say have the answer? Is because that's not the way it occurred. Oh, so it's kind of tough what you're saying. I'm trying to see where they're going with this, you guys. Hey, Tina Powers. Hey, Freddie. You guys, now, I did get, I won't say some, because a couple of them, I guess you could say I got some of the things done on the Christmas giveaway, but I haven't had that much time. So, but I'm going to be on it for not today because I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I just came on because if I didn't come on, you guys would say, you're not taking this seriously. But I am. I'm just tired. I went to worked really, really hard all night. One of the residents on my unit passed away. I wasn't there. So I'm just drained. It didn't happen when I was there either. So that's a good thing. But I mean, it's just drainful, cleaning and taking care of stuff. And, since I've been there, he been there. So you're looking at it going on almost a year. And going in his room and not seeing him, and him asking for a breathing treatment. And the sad thing about it, you guys, let me tell you something. The sad thing about it is, like, we didn't even see this coming. I mean, yeah, he's in the facility, but I mean, only thing we were giving him was breathing treatments, and he wouldn't even take the breathing treatments half the time. But he was on oxygen, and he kept it on too, all the time. Nasal cannula, oxygen, not the mask, but the things that go up in your nose, that's the nasal ones, you guys. If you didn't know, now you know. Some people like, I know SB. I say, I know you know, but not everybody in here knows. So I was just letting them know. So anyway, I mean, and if he was off of it, he'd be still good for 10, 15, 20 minutes or whatever. But anyway, my aunt that SP played for last Christmas giveaway, she passed this Monday. Oh, really? I'm sorry to hear that. Wow. He says, so too, under the circumstances, I like the results here. Absolutely. Got home to her family. Whatever the issue that she's got, pray, get handled. Yeah, we'll move on. Yeah, we've got other things still, things we want to know. Where I wish her all since the night that they're trying to talk this girl to come in and talk to them. For what? Carlee better sit her butt down somewhere. For real. They're acting like there's some things we really want to know about Carlee. Like, where was she at? Or, like, come lie to us some more so we can get you some more charges. They're mad because she lawyered up. And hey, you guys, I'm not sitting there saying, hey, go out there, tell some lies and utilize, your rights, which you can do what you want to do. But I don't advise you to go do some stupid stuff like this. This girl right here, she needs some serious help. And you know what I don't like out of the whole thing? And I'm just going to be honest with you. You know what I don't like about the whole thing? Come on, y'all. We're just talking today. We're just talking. Is that if this was any other, now everybody in here would be on the same team right now and say, but you guys are not. You know why? Because you took off and you ran, and now the world got you in your feelings about this girl, and they want you to tear her up. They do. They want you to tear her to pieces, like the animals that they think you are anyway. I'm just telling you the truth. Ain't nobody else gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you. And at the end of the day, it's all about keeping racists down. Yeah, they jumped on this because they already knew it was a lie. Hey, Avalanche, how you doing? I got to get with you. Avalanche, did you send me your address or where you want this stuff to go? Because you've got so much. Anyway. Marsha. Anyway, you guys, okay, cool. I got to go over my emails, but I'm going to work on them. I promise. I did work on it, but I had very small opportunity. When you decide you're going to do something, that's when everything hit the fan, and they want it now, and they want this. And so I did take care of a couple of people, but after that, I had to take care of myself because things was going south. So, and I'm not feeling too good right now. I did a test. I didn't do well. I didn't do what I wanted to do. There's no passing and failing, you guys. These are placement tests. So I had already accepted the thing that I would just take a lab with it, which would cost more money. But, like what they say, if the barn needs painted, paint the barn. If you need help, get the help. Don't sit there and struggle because you've got, your head on your shoulders like, I'm smart. I can do this. I can do that. Here's the thing. I'm going to have theses and essays and all this other stuff. Make it easy on yourself. Sit there and be like, yeah, I'm bad. I can do this. I can do it. I'm going to make it easy. Shit. Yeah. You feel me? I'm going to make it easy. That's what people don't realize. I'm going forward. They're going to want the money anyway. Why every time when you take a test, they want you to answer all these background questions and stuff? They're full of it. What my mama and my daddy got to do with me taking a placement test? And then they want to ask you, oh, did you sign up to get student loan? All these questions they ask you 11 questions before you take this placement test because they want to know, do you got some kind of funding or did you already have a student loan? Or, you know what I mean? So here's the thing. At the end of the day, just do it. Just do it. It's part of the game, you guys. It's part of the game. Now, I'm not saying my English is broken. I get that. I understand that. But hey, when it comes down to question marks and commas and punctuation, and you're gonna put this. Do you not know we do not use that in charting? Doctors don't use that in charting. You don't put periods. You don't put commas. You don't put question marks. Did you not know that? You write as you just you write as you just write. You know, it's just an ongoing sentence that goes on forever and ever and ever. No period, no comma, no question marks, no none of that stuff. You know? Soldier Girl said, I didn't know that. Yeah. Yeah, you don't use none of that. I'm just letting you know, you don't use none of that. Doctors don't use it either. If you read, that's why it's hard for you guys to understand, because there's no like only time that you're gonna use the only thing in the English that you've been taught in school that you use is question marks. Anybody know what that is? Question marks? The two rabbit ears? Why? Because if somebody said you want anytime when you writing reports, if somebody says something, you want to make sure that they know that somebody said something. Other than that, that's it. We don't use question marks. We just use quotation. You know what I'm saying? Somebody put a quotation in there. Say, SP said, hello. SP said, quotation marks. Okay. We're not doing an English thing. I'm just telling you, that's the only thing we use when writing reports. And I've been writing reports for almost, you might as well say, going on 20 years. You know how you get stuck on a number? When you say, that's not no quotation mark. Quotation. Quotation. Quote what somebody said. Here, I'll put it in there. Thank you, butterfly. Come on. Yes. Quotation. So that's the only thing we use when we're doing that stuff. We don't use none of the other stuff. None of it. Actually, we use a lot of abbreviations, and it's supposed to be so you don't have to write a lot. But nurses now likes to write, so they can look like, oh, I'm a nurse or whatever. Mm-hmm. And they do really well. I don't, because I don't like to write. That's why when people be like, girl, can you write me? I'm not going to write you. If you go to jail, I'm not going to write you. So anyway, stop. Because you just be in there. You can call me, but I ain't finna write you. Anyway, it's been a lot of stuff going on, but I just want to talk about Carlee for a little bit, because you guys, and Lori Valor, she receives life sentence for murder. Yeah, hey, yeah. Question in rabbit ears. Yes. Question. Okay. So, Have anybody been keeping up with Blueface and uh that one girl, Christian? I love them. She's something else. She is got a tooth knocked out and everything. And he just be looking at her and stuff like he just jealous. Don't do the crime if you can't do the time, Lori. Yeah, I wonder if I didn't look at it, but I'm wondering, you guys, if she told them what happened. There is an update in the Shaquella case. I don't know what they're saying, but they're saying there's an update in the Shaquella Robinson case. Oh, copyright disclaimer under Section 107. Okay. Hey, family. I'm trying to see what's the update in the Shaquella case. We'll get it in a minute. I watched them once. Yo, yeah. Yeah. People are still talking about it, about Shaquella Robinson. They're, Hey, Sugar Mama, how you doing? We're just chilling. We're just chilling right now. The chief speaks out on the Carlee Russell case. Every time he comes on, he has his Prada, suit on, and he's just disgusted, and he just, Blueface. Yeah, Blueface, he's weird. Yeah, but some people are still talking about the Shinquella case. But I mean, how much can you get out of Shinquella? They still ain't arrested that girl. Like, these are people. That's what I'm saying. These people literally invited this girl to go on a trip in Cabo, New Mexico, beat her, recorded it, and come back to the United States. Ain't nobody said nothing. Well, cuz that's on black crime. See, when it's black on black crime, that's when we want to get it all out there. Yeah, we want to get it all out there. Yeah. You guys are part of it. Get it on out there. Me no. I'm not. The chief says of Hoover PD says they're not done yet. They want to know if Carlee's parents is involved. I know I'm jumping back and forth because 3-4 things is coming up. And I want to know what you guys think about it. I would listen to it right now, but yeah.
A strange twist in the old.
Oh, yeah. I don't want to hear that. Anyway. Oh, yeah. Anyway, I was trying to see something, but it was doing something wrong. Yeah, it says Carlee kidnapping host charges should be felonies. The police said the charges should be felonies. What? Is that what you guys think? I don't. They were involved. I don't believe. Cherie is trying to say I don't believe they were involved, but they knew she had problems. No, she wasn't. I think it was her and her friend or her boyfriend. It's one or the other. But, I bet you the parents know about it now. They know. They looking at Carlee like, girl, you out here got us looking crazy. But they want to know if the parents was involved. They done even said that they've got people that watched their interview, and when the mother was talking, it was telltale signs she was lying. I'm like, okay. I don't know. I think the mother knows her daughter. So crazy. Yeah. It's a lot of stuff. What is it? Well, yeah. Yeah. Uh, I'm trying to see this. I'm trying to see if there's anything new on it. Anyway, she said I felt outraged. So you funny? Okay. It's a lot of stuff, you guys. We're gonna have to get back and pray. Oh, I want to see that. So a pastor shot his wife in front of their kids. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. All these people that wants to be YouTube famous is crazy. I wanted to know what was the outcome on, did they charge the grandparents? And it's showing me everything else. I couldn't get in my account, so that's why I'm just looking now. I'm just looking because it's starting to let me get in there. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. So, anywho, you guys, I want to know, you think the girl needs to be charged with felony charges? You know, I'm not going to get mad at you if you say, I think she needs to be charged felonies. I'm not going to get mad at you. We're just chit-chatting right now. Like I said, I didn't even think, it just so happened gave me my account back. Somebody's playing with my account and stuff. So I really, Carlee Russell, Carlee. It's sad because you really can't say nothing to nobody because she did what she did, right? She did what she did. You know, I'm looking at her now. I'm looking at her mother walk out. Her mother walked out first. The father walks out before her, and then Carlee walks out. She walks out. She turns around, and so the dad opens up the door for her, and she gets in the car. And he's got this big old truck, and he gets in, and I think the mama, she gets in her Mercedes. So I don't think the parents is even actually living together, you know. But Carlee got in the truck with her daddy. She's a daddy girl. You know, them men, you can tell them anything and they be like, oh, baby, oh, that's my baby girl. Yeah, she lied, They're saying that Carlee's boyfriend is hosting parties. He's having parties and hosting parties for people. You know. Yeah. Right, dads are. Yeah, they are. I'm just trying to see if. And then, I feel bad with the one girl that we couldn't find. What was her name? The girl that vanished down there in Alabama. I don't know who this is talking. Hold on, you guys. Okay. People like to call me and then they're like, oh, she answered. Like, get out of here. So they're saying that Carlee's boyfriend has a lawyer too. What do you guys think about that? Why would he have a lawyer? See, I know the parents, probably didn't have nothing to do about it. But that boyfriend, trust me, that boyfriend, when he came out and he was like, she was fighting for her life for 48 hours. I'm sitting there like, first of all, aren't you the ex-boyfriend? But you said fighting for her life for 48 hours. Well, if I had somebody to accuse, I'm just being honest with you, who helped her, because trust and believe, I'm going to say this, you guys, Carlee didn't think about everything herself. I'm just being honest. But that's what they want. They want to know who helped her. And they hoping it was her mama and her daddy, but I don't believe it was her mama and her daddy. That's just my belief. I believe the boyfriend did all of this. And, she was like, okay, because at the end of the day, he's the only person that was going to gain something. He was the only one. Mama and the daddy wasn't going to gain anything. Carlee, if she got caught, she going to jail. But then he will still be in the limelight, right? So the boyfriend is not thinking at the front end of this. He's thinking, you know what? I will still be, doing interviews, increasing, he did have his one account taken off. Carlee come up missing. He opened up his account and he only had 200-300 followers. Now he got 2,000-3,000 followers, and he's the only one coming out pretty nice on this thing. You gotta follow the money. You gotta follow the money. What is his involvement besides being with a stripper? I think that he picked her up. Let me tell you something. Parents ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna tell you why parents ain't gonna do it. Well, first of all, she didn't just fumble in them woods, She did not fumble in them woods and make her way back. So that story was all false, remember? So now they're trying to say, if that was all false, why are you leaving out the gaps? Why are you leaving out what did you do? Well, if you're going to come clean, tell us everything. She told you what she wanted to tell you. I made it all up. Okay, even if you made it all up, they still want to talk to you. They want to talk to her because they want more charges. If she talks to them, she definitely going to get more charges. Her attorney done told her to shut up. Go sit down somewhere, little girl. You got some problems. You got some mental problems up in there. What you need to do is go get you a psychiatrist and a psychologist. Because, making allegations like that is a very serious, even though they're misdemeanors, because you called and said you'd seen this imaginary baby walking, this white baby. It was a white baby with a t-shirt on and a diaper. And there was no cars around on a freaking highway. Do you know that's time change? 9:30, the police start changing shifts. So nobody's on this highway. This is a major highway. This is not no out in the country highway. This is the main highway. And they're like, is there any cars around? And she said, no cars. I was like, you guys to be kidding me. No cars? They're all zooming past you. Zoom, 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 zoom. But there's no cars around. She said, no cars. And okay. Tell me this, you guys, because I know we're going to talk about this a little bit. But so tell me something. Because usually when I'm on 911 calls, since I probably made about 300-400 911 calls in my life. I know that's a lot, but I help people. No, I'm not no snitch. What I am is when you getting your tail whooped, I'm trying to get you some help, and I'm not trying to die with you, but I will call and get you some help. You know what I'm saying? If your car got broken into, I will try to get you some help. So we need to get this theory out that if somebody call 911, they a snitch. Because no. Now, if you told me you was going to go do something, then just don't go tell me. Because no, I'm not going to go call and say, Baba Jean said she's going to go do this. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Go do what you need to go do. Just don't even tell me. I don't want to know. I already told you, I don't want to know. It ain't that I'm going to go tell on you. But I think what you're going to get is what you deserve. Whether you get caught or you get away with whatever you want. sooner or later, you will kind of understand how this world works. Now, you can work with the world, or you can put God on your side and just do the right thing and wait your turn. Okay? Because you don't have to go doing stuff. There's nothing, there's something funny. Because if you've ever been in this situation where it's like, say, for instance, I just give you a hypothetical scenario, okay? So just say, for instance, you had a brother or a son or a boyfriend or something, and you wanted to get them something for Christmas, and you don't have any money. So you'll go to the store and steal something, or you'll borrow it from your friend. No intentions on paying it back or whatever. Or maybe you did have intentions on paying it back, but you would go out of your way to get somebody something that you love. That's the whole hypothetical equation I'm giving you guys, okay? So check this out. So at the end of the day, you and your loved one, your brother, your son, your whatever, your man, your husband or whatever, tell you to go eat hockey sticks. Go to HE double hockey stick. They're with somebody else, or they got a girlfriend now, or they don't even like you. Matter of fact, they even said something nasty about you, like you're dumb, you're stupid, you don't, and you're steady trying to make sure that you can accommodate this person something nice, because that's why you went and stole this from the store or borrowed this from your friend and all this other stuff, whatever. Nevertheless, now you done did all of this and that person's not even worth it. You guys get what I'm saying? Follow me now. They're not even worth whatever you just went through to do. Okay? But you've already done it. I'm just going to tell you this. And I know some of you guys going, dang, she talking about me. Yes, and I am. I'm telling you right now. Before you even go that road, don't do it. Because you'll wish you hadn't. They're not worth it. It's not worth going, doing something can get yourself in trouble because you're trying to show love. Because if that's the kind of love you got to show, and I know you're thinking, yeah, but he would look good in that new suit, or he would look good in that shirt or them shoes, or, he will love me more and I can get the attention, or, my kids, I love my kids, and my kids, I'm trying to do everything for them, whatever. Let me tell you something. I don't care who it is. It could be your kid. It could be your mama. If you ain't giving them something to eat, because they're starving, I wouldn't do it. You would have to be teetotally starving, because I know there's always a can of soup in the cupboard. And we would just have to eat the can of soup and make us a peanut butter sandwich at the end of the day. I ain't going to do it. I'm telling you, it ain't worth it. Because the sun will shine. Maybe not today, but you'll get on your feet. But if you mess it up before you get where you're going, and then just like Carlee just did, she can't even be a nurse. So while she was talking to the stripper, talking about, I'm cute, I'm fine, my family got money, you broke, you poor, and I'm a nurse, you a stripper. She was like, heck yeah, I'm a stripper. But, I don't hit a punch, I don't hit a clock. And at the end of the day, you're fighting to keep your man away from me. And I got all these kids and he's still calling and coming. And he handed me his money, your money, his money, and everything. The stripper she's doing exactly what she's supposed to be doing, stripping. And he likes it. So you're the one that's really mad. So at the end of the day, Carlee will learn that this man is not worth it. Even if she got him, I'm just being honest. I hate to say it. She gonna hate me for saying this, but I'm gonna say it. And I said it once and I'll say it again. Carlee, leave that man alone. He's in love with a stripper. Let him be in love with a stripper. He likes those type of women. And unless you finna put on some go-go boots and get up there on the pole, you're not it. And then there is a type of woman a man likes. And I'm going to tell you something. You cannot keep a man if a man don't want to be kept. I don't know all men. I'm not saying all men. I'm just saying. So some women be like, oh, I got that butt. I got that hot thing. I got what brings the boys to yours. I got this, I got that. I'll beg the difference. You can see, you know how sometimes you see one of your exes and he with the ugliest thing and he was giving you heck and you look halfway decent and he got something sloppy or whatever and you like, what the heck is he doing with that over there? And now he done got a job and, he going to church, and, he opening up doors. He wouldn't do that for you. And you're wondering why. Because he, at that time in his life, probably wasn't ready to be kept. He still had, he still had to soak his oats. He still had that running in him. You know what I'm saying? Ain't got nothing to do with you being cute, have the biggest butt in the world and all that. I mean, yeah, they like to share that with other men. Like, yeah, look, they like other men looking at their woman that got a nice butt. But at the end of the day, he ain't trying to bring you home to mama. He is not trying to bring you home to mama. It never fails. The things that happened when our parents were kids and they, court, is the same thing. Same thing. That's why, these women now, they're like, oh, my hair not growing or whatever. Go do what your mama told you to do. Start doing the things your mother told you to do. These kids now, they be like, mama don't know what she talking about. She old. Mama don't know. You know what? I sit back and watch my kids just tell me, like, mama, you old now. The things done changed. Ain't nothing new under the sun. And when these kids figure that out, they'll do a lot better, but ain't nothing new. They sitting there, all this new technology. It's technology, all right. It's new to you, but it ain't nothing new. I mean, every time when there was new technology, guess what? A lot of divorces came. Remember when the pager came out? The pager came out, a lot of people got some divorces because women were calling them pages and all that other stuff. And then the phones came out. People got a lot of divorces because new technology. Then the computer came out. Now you can date and all this up. A lot of people. It's just a lot of. Here's the thing: the technology come, but you've got people that is not using it in the right proper way. I mean, they got trackers now. Do you not know? I can put a tracker on my husband's car, and wherever he go, I know where he's at, and I can pull up, and he wouldn't even know it. And they don't even cost that much. They make it affordable. It's like $29.95. So what I'm saying to Carlee is, and I'm just being honest, you got to listen to your elders. You got to listen to your mama. Listen to your grandma. Stop being, hey, if you got to do all that to get that man's attention, you're not going to be able to keep his attention. You're going to go to jail, girl. Leave that man alone. And I do believe that he picked her up, either her or her friend, but her parents not involved in that. They too bougie for that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just kind of surprised, not really surprised. I'm just keeping it real. Why the chief of police is coming on there acting like we just want to talk to Carlee. I mean, we want to know what was going on in that 49 hours. Man, Carlee ain't going to tell you what she did. She was, you know what? I almost said something out of my mouth that you guys would have said, oh, SP, I know you didn't say that. But you know what I was thinking, what Carlee was doing. If she trying to compete with a stripper for 48 hours, Because them strippers can probably go that long. I'm not giving them no hype now. Trust and believe. It takes a lot of energy, muscles to dance all night long. If you ever want to lose weight, just dance. Just try to dance for 8 hours. You ain't even got to do it straight. Just dance 10 times a day. I guarantee you that weight will fall off of you. I guarantee it. Your stomach will tighten and everything. That's why when these things came with these video games where you can dance to the rhythm and all, guess what? That's the best thing that's happening. So I'm telling you, you put on your videos and stuff and just you ain't got to buy no expensive equipment and all that other stuff. We done did all that. That's why I say, listen to these older people. They gonna tell you, they done did all of that, Carlee. Don't do it no more. Don't go talk to no police. Leave the chief of police alone. Don't call him. Don't give him no excuse. Don't even say hi. Tell him your attorney will speak to him. And get rid of that boyfriend, Carlee. Let him have that stripper. You'll thank me later. Go about your business, you know. Get you a man that's going to appreciate you. Beautiful, beautiful girl. You know? And if your mama ain't told you that, they should have told you that a long time ago. You tripping, girl. There ain't no way in the world you're going to be able to keep that man. Ain't no way in the world. If this is what you did to get his attention, girl, you can kiss him goodbye. You can kiss. She'd be like, see, I showed you. He with me now. Girl, You'll have 3, 4, 5 kids, and then you be by yourself. He'd be still doing what he doing. He'll try to fight it for a while or hide it, but he's still in love with the stripper now. And then you'll be doing something even worse to try to keep him. And it's not worth your freedom. It's not worth, you want to, well, I hear she got a kid. I did not know this, that her parents is taking care of. She got a little boy. Is that true? Come on, you guys. She got a little boy already. And, you know, normally when girls have a baby by the one man, they try to make it work because they see society, they see the world, and they be like, I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be a statistic. You know, I want my kids to be with their dad, which you picked the wrong thing. You picked the wrong nut, you know, or the wrong nut picked you. I don't know. A lot of people be like, oh, he picked me. Whatever. We're just talking. We're just chatting. I just don't want, I don't want Carlee to go talk to those people and just take her punishment. Take her punishment and go get her some help. And as far as the man, let him do him. That's what I want, you know? Because if this is what you have to do to get attention, I mean, it's definitely not worth it. It has not been confirmed she has a son. Okay. Yeah, I don't think she, you know, for somebody told me she has a son. And I question that because when she wrote the letter to the stripper, she told the stripper, you got kids you don't even know, that don't even know their daddy or something. I mean, women that usually say stuff like that, usually they end up with kids down the road and the dad's not in the picture. Because they're trying to cross all the T's and dot all the I's, and it ain't gonna work, or you're gonna end up with somebody crazy. Anyway, let me Google something real quick because this girl, I think her name is Gateway. I need to Google something. Thompson Gateway, Wichita, Kansas. Tina Thompson, Allison Thompson, Tammy Thompson. Let me see. Thompson, Gateway, raped a baby. I'm going to have to ask her for more information. I'm going to have to ask for more information. So a young lady came up to me yesterday, and, you know, she was all teary-eyed. You guys. And anyway, I'm going to try to follow the case. It's right here in Wichita. But here's the breakdown of it. I'll get more information from her, because I told her, I said, do you mind if I follow the case and see what happened? She was like, yeah. She says, because I don't know what happened. So she's a little mental, a little bit, you know. Anyway, she said that her husband was charged for murdering her 8-year-old. I said, what the heck happened? She said he sexually abused her. And she didn't know. She got 6 kids, but he had custody of 2. And so the 2 girls, one was 8, one was 9. The 9-year-old survived. She's alive. But the 8-year-old is passed away. And I know she's not making this up. And he's in jail right now. So she can't go to the hearings or whatever. So she told me, she asked me, would I, look into it, and when they got a court here, explain it to her what's going on. She divorced him, but in all reality, she was like, he's a piece of trash. She said, this is my first time ever talking to somebody that handed their kids over to the baby daddy. And just like the baby daddy did this to his own kids. And he begged her to come back. And she said, I got to live with that. I thought I was doing the right thing because I'm mentally not stable to raise the kids. Oh, why are you having all these kids, girl? She said, I just wanted some kids that look like me, and to love them, I wasn't planning having kids, but, she's very sexually active. So, yeah. So, usually, you guys, when I'm doing stuff on the side. So, Soldier Girl say, hurts me, so I know this hurts her. What do you mean it hurts you? Oh, what I'm telling you? Yeah, this is true. So I told her I will dig it. I will dig it up and go to the court hearings and stuff, because she doesn't understand just like we understand, And it happened in May of this year when he killed the girl. And I'm wondering, what did he kill? Did he kill her because she was going to tell? And I don't want to solicit her and record her talking. I could. Just on the no, you know what I'm saying? And I could even ask for her permission and she would still say yes. But she did give me permission to. She wanted me. For some reason, people say, you can explain to me what's going on. So if you see me going over a case and we ain't really talked about it, But you see me start going to court and wondering, that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm not a friend, really. I just do them, I'm just not a friend. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I guess she can talk to. There's so much people done told me in the last 3-4 months that I can't even really wrap my head around it, There's another scenario where a man was getting raped at night or whatever. Anyway, stuff like that. Oh, wow. Oh, my homegirl just brought it to me. She done found it already. Look at you, girl. You go. I told you, I know it's true. Yeah. Here it is. Wichita, Kansas man arrested, charged an 8-year-old daughter's death almost 2 months after the death of an 8-year-old girl. The Wichita Police Department has arrested a father, 51-year-old Thomas Gatewood. Yep, that's the name. On May the 8th, first responders went to a home in the 600 block of North Oliver after getting the report of an unresponsive child, but it was too late to save the child. Court document identify her as Shenette Gatewood. The Exploit and Missing Children Unit and Homicide Detective began investigating. They recently presented the case to the District Attorney Office, and a warrant was issued for Thompson Gatewood on Tuesday. Jury convicted Wichita man in death. Police found and arrested him within hours of getting Police found and arrested him within hours of getting the warrant. On Wednesday afternoon, Gatewood appeared before a judge to the hearing charges. The judge read 11 charges against him, including 1 count of first. Oh, wow. And he's a black man. She's white. She didn't tell me that. She did not tell me that. Oh, my. That changes everything. No wonder she's mad at the black community. See, there was some allegations that, she had said some words, the N-word. So I was like, why are you talking to me? So evidently she's not. She's just mad at the person, and I don't, like I said, as long as you ain't calling me that, I'm good. I'm cool with you. But anyway, on Wednesday after, I am surprised. Thank you, family, for sending that to me. On Wednesday afternoon, Gatewood appeared before a judge to hear the charges. The judge read 11 charges against him, including 1 charge of first-degree murder and several charges of abuse of a child, aggravated endangerment of a child, and aggravated kidnapping. Gatewood is also charged with aggravating intimidation of a witness or victim. The police and the district attorney office have not released details of the case, including the cause of death. Oh, wow. However, the former complaint lists some information, including that of the case also involved the alleged abuse of a second child. Okay, we told you. The complaint alleges that Thompson Gatewood did unlawfully and knowingly torture, cruelly beat, cruelly strike, or cruelly kick a kid. It also alleges that he did unlawfully take or confine a person to which Shenette Gatewood accomplished by force, threat, or deception with the intent to hold Shenette, to inflict bodily injury, or to terrorize, said Shenette Gatewood, or another, and did inflict bodily harm upon Shenette. The complaint alleges Thompson did the same thing with the second child, and that he allegedly intimidated the second child in an effort to keep the child from talking to authorities. The judge issues out a bond of $250,000 if he is released. On bond, he must have an electric monitor and stay away from witnessing children. His next court date is July the 12th. That's what they already did. Police say the investigation involves several WPD. Yeah, she brought it to me. All right, thank you very much. Yeah, we're going to follow that case. I have no ideas. Anyone with the crime should not have a choice. The victim didn't have one. Yeah. I'm just saying, you guys. Like I said, I hadn't seen it on the news. I hadn't read it before. She just gave me the name. She told me to find out what's going on. Her kids is in foster care. They will be there till they age out because she's not, competent enough and physically enough to raise the kids, and it's kind of weird to me, but, she started telling me this and she was just crying and everything. And I'm thinking to myself, why are you telling me? Like, don't tell me about. Well, first she was just saying her kids was being raped or whatever. And I was like, well, just get them out the situation. And she says, I can't. I said, what do you mean you can't? You the mama, you can do that. Just, okay, I know you here, but you can still do that. She says, no, I can't. I was like, girl, please get out of here. The only way you can is if they dead. She said, one of them is. And I said, shh. See, you never know who's listening. You never know who needs help. And they're watching it. And they yeah. Anyway, you guys, I'm going to get off of here because, for some reason, I wasn't feeling well. I was trying to catch my breath and breathe in. Just, I don't know if it's the heat, what's in the air, but I'm finna go just get me a breathing treatment. Maybe I'll feel better. Have me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I will take care of you guys' stuff. I promise tomorrow. Now, I don't know if I'm going to get to everybody. I should get to everybody. I don't know. It all depends on how I feel. But trust me, I got nothing on my plate to do. So once I get home, get Diesel straight, take me a nap. I'm going to work on that and get her done. All right, you guys. Be good. Be safe. Be nice to each other. And I will see you guys Wednesday. Yeah, that case we're going to follow. True.
Like, share, subscribe.
Do you want to know? Well, I've been thinking about you. And I think I have to listen. Because the sun is up, it's a beautiful day.
And we won't stop. We will not stop.
Sun. Come, won't you come along? And it feels so right. It's like luck is raining on me. Go and follow your heart. Doesn't matter how far. There is so much love to give. Something's telling me this time. Baby, now
See this? How you cannot go?
Baby, gotta go. There is so much love to give. Something's telling me it's right.
Neighbors and the
When you
community
came to me,
compelled to
who are
scour
you?
the area.
It's you, yeah.